Several people are dead after this small plane crash in North Carolina.
The FAA says a Cessna 550 crashed around 10:15 this morning at Statesville Regional Airport. It's about 45 miles north of Charlotte. Preliminary flight tracking data from FlightAware shows the plane took off from the airport, flew 5 miles, then made a sharp left turn back to the airport. It reportedly never got higher than 2,000 feet in the air before crashing.
State police have now confirmed that former NASCAR driver Greg Biffle and members of his family were among 7 people who died in the crash. Biffle won more than 55 races across NASCAR's 3 circuits, including 19 at the Cup Series level. FAA records show Biffle was issued his private pilot's license in March of this year.